Ah, lovely sound. Got my Lipton teas here, ready to start. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're having a good day, good week, holiday week. Got family in town or kind of running it solo. Either way, glad you could join. And yeah, just gonna have some fun today. All right, where are we? Well, as you can tell, we started a stream and it didn't go so well. Um, we got rid of like half of our under 23 team players. Not good. Couldn't sell anybody. Had no finances. U19 hired a bunch of staff, so we couldn't. It was a massive tornado of mistakes. So a lot of that came from the fact that this is a new game, FM23 versus FM24, sorry, versus FM23. So there's definitely a learning curve. Tactics, new UI, new features, things like that. It's also just a new save. My long running save was Eastleigh. They started in the Vanmarama National League in England and went all the way up to Premier League. So we got pretty far with them, but that was my main save for last year. So this is a whole new league. We're doing the German League, 3 Liga, running with Lübeck, as you can see, our team here up in the upper left corner. Yeah, we're just going to get started. I have dove into this team already, so I have a good idea of kind of what we're doing here. Hopefully we can get through our friendlies today. That's the goal, at least. Yeah, but we're just gonna get going. So NSeaBear takes Lübeck hot seats. Here we go. Supporter profile. Yep, I'm good with the vision we have set out. We can't re-sign any of them anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're going to do a Route 1 tactic. We'll stick with this for now, but we're definitely going to move people. This is what our tactic's actually going to look like. We're going to do selection advice just to get some players in there. I already know who our starting lineup is. We've got... here, let's just go over the team real quick. Squad. So far, we've got a couple of long-term injuries. We've got a bunch of players that are decent. Some not so good. Several with they're maxed out on their potential. They're not going to get any better. I mean, they may, float up and down, but they're more likely going to go down than up. We have a couple of hopefuls. Guzu Sirin, I think is his last name, Tariq. He's decent, but he's not quite there yet. Velasco is great. He's a speedy guy. I love him. He is fantastic. So we're going to get right into this and just kind of move some players around here. So Velasco is great, but we do have a better left winger in Pulido. We have Rudiger. Actually, let's go to our squad planner and start there so you guys can get to kind of know the team. Rudiger is our left back. For the backup is Sternberg. Redmond's a center back, so we're not playing with him. And honestly, these two are probably going to be out of here. So, oh yeah, got to get through all the tutorials. Sorry, I hit continue accidentally, so we did move a day, but that's okay. All right. Okay, so Mello, that's where we were. I don't know if you guys do this too, but I get very easily distracted. You will see this in this gameplay where we start on something and then completely jump ship to a different thing. Like we started on the tactics, now we're here, whatever. It's a free-flowing world with my free-flowing brain, so stick with it best you can. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do nothing. Well, actually, we're gonna sell at any price. A lot of these guys they're not gonna get any. We're not gonna get any money for them, but we are paying their salary, and the fact that we don't necessarily like them, they're pretty bad. I mean, there's better, and there's also worse. There's a lot worse, but I think we can get better. He's also our third string, so it's like if we can get somebody who's got maybe a higher potential than Mello, or a loan, you never know. Okay, so Luden goes down, Redmond goes up, Group A goes up. Egger is not a center back. None of these guys are center backs. And we're just going to copy that from one to the next. Okay. So our right wing. So Rudiger actually plays like an inverted wing. So we are not going to have him over here. But this is pretty much the setup we have right now. So Mello is unwanted. Dobb we want to hang on to. Yeah, he's pretty decent. He's not great, but he's decent. He's also young. He's 25. I say young. Everybody else is younger than him, but he's not old like the rest of our team. We got a lot of old players, so working on that for sure. Let me just check to see the. Okay, no problem. Gonna address that real quick. Sorry, just doing a little bit of file management really quick. Because I have run out of space on my computer. So, okay, that folder's empty, that folder's empty. Actually, I'm going to be on Be Right Back, so we'll get back into this in just a minute. Enjoy the music. All right, and we're back. All right, so we got our Lübeck save here once again, taking over Lübeck. Everything was good on our expectations. Yeah, I'm just gonna run with this. Okay, back to our squad planner. So we've got Rudiger as our left back. Sternberg's the backup there. These two guys we're probably going to end up getting rid of. For our backs, we got Taffertoffer is our main guy back there. We've got Redmond, who's also solid. Grupe and Loden are also very good. You know, you can see by the ages of our players, we need to start getting some younger players in. But for now, they're solid players. They're not the weakness of this squad by any means. Hauptmann, he's got good potential. His passing's good. I wouldn't mind him, but he's basically going to be a farther up winger. He's not going to play back. Dobb is good back here. He's decent defending. He's still good if he gets the ball at his feet. Mello, we're getting rid of. Mello is gone. Okay. Taffertoffer's our center back, so he's not playing there. All of these players could play. Group A is not going to play back there either. Okay, let's go to our left wing first. Sternberg and Thiel can both play there, but I really want some other people. Let's see. I think he can. He can. Huh. Actually, I think he was one of our attacking midfielders. So far, these are our two main guys on the left wing. And up here, we've got Schneider. Schneider, get over here. He's a striker, but he's not a striker. He's a very bad striker. So we are going to run him as the attacking midfielder here. He's very good at the mental part of the game. So he's good at anticipation. He's really solid. He's not good at anything. He's not exceptionally fast. He's got good stamina, which is why I like him in the midfield. His passing's okay. He's still a good penalty taker. So in case we do get into a penalty situation, which we absolutely will. His work rate is great, which is something you really want in some of these players in the midfield. They're going to work hard. Goose, you're in. Okay, we do need some more attacking midfielders. We don't have many right now. We've got a couple that can play, but not many. He's our main guy. Okay, on the left wing. Is there anyone else? I know some of these guys, our strikers can play, left wing, but we don't really want to put them in that spot. Okay. Barons, he is definitely a good midfielder. He's great at passing and doing all of the teamwork / defensive duties. So I'm not exactly sure if we'll play him at the front or the back, but right now he's injured, so he's not playing at all. So we're going to keep him in the first two positions in the defensive and mid. Buyuk Demir, he is actually, did I say that right? Buyuk Demir? Buyuk Demir? These umlauts are tough. Okay. Let's get a sip of tea here while we think. Yeah, so he's fast, but he can't really do anything else. And he's got some very glaring weaknesses. Again, not the worst player. Yeah, he's just not somebody we really want to be playing often. So we are going to set him transfer listed, sell for any price, and he's going to be on 0. Okay, so Buyuk Demir. Guz can play this position, but he's not the best, so we're going to keep him there. You can see a lot of our midfielders can play a lot of positions, so I'm also going to put Bolin up here as a backup. Nice song. Okay, we got a bunch of midfielders. We'll kind of figure out where they go when we really need them. As you can see, some of these are better ball defending or anchors, and some are better Mazzellas and stuff like that. So we may end up playing Goose here and Schneider here, and maybe kind of facilitate more of our roster spots to go towards the mid. But for now, we're going to run with that. Okay, Schneider, you are not a striker. We already know that. Okay, another thing we want to do is make sure we have our roles right. So this is definitely what we're going to have it at. We've got pretty good defensive players, so I don't want to put them on no nonsense unless we have to. Taffertshoffer is in. And does Redmond? Yeah, he wants to be on the left, so. Summer's back there. Rudizier's back there. Very good. Group A, we want to get out. Put Egger in. We'll put Bolin in, and we'll put Goose up here for now. Oh, no. Not Goose. Schneider. So Goose can play here. I really do like Bolin because he's great at corners, so we may put him here for now. I still have to figure that out. But he's a good ball-winning player. So the way this tactic kind of works here is these three will be the main back. Obviously, when we're in defense, Summer will come back again. But as we move up the field, Summer will kind of play with Bolin a bit, and these three will be on the right wing. These two on the left wing farther up the field, so the ball will cross from right to left, and then they'll have like a pocket of play up here. So we won't be doing a bunch of crosses on the right side. We'll be doing mostly the work on the left. So yeah, let's just fix this real quick. We will be more disciplined. Because the reason why I was hesitant on this, being more disciplined is good for players who just aren't as smart, aren't as good on the fields. It doesn't give them as much variance in their play style and positioning, so that can be helpful. However, once you get to a certain threshold, you kind of want to let them be them. Um, right now, I'm not exactly sure where we are, but we're going to leave it right there for now. We've got a good striker, so this is where the floatiness of focus goes into. One of ours is the poacher. That's Breer. Poachers are going to run, try and beat the offsides line and get some loose balls and score. So that's Breer. Whereas Akono is our target forward. So he's really going to be up there in the front. So Drinkuth can play striker, so I don't mind him being there. Yeah, that may be what we end up putting him as. He's not the greatest jumping reach, but he's got okay heading. I don't know. We'll float him around, but for now he's going to play here. Javi is listed for transfer for good reason. He's not fast. He's not good at finishing. He's got awful composure. His work rate's not good. He's just not a good player. He's also 29, got no potential. Sorry, bud. You gone. You gone, you gone, you gone. For nothing. Offer. Yes. Offer. Okay. Did we actually finish all of that? Yeah. Okay. It confirmed it. Good. So Have is not a player we're actually going to rely on. So we will also need more strikers, unfortunately. Okay. Schneider, he's playing our attacking role. Javi, he's gone. Faklam. Faklam is a good target player. He's got insane jumping reach, and his heading's pretty good. So, really, for that reason, we'll probably end up keeping him. But he is listed for now. He's listed by default, and we're going to keep him listed. But we won't put a price on him, and we won't put him in the unwanted section pool of players. Polito's not a target forward. Okay, so right here you can kind of see where our weaknesses are. We have the same set of players for both of these, so we definitely need somebody to fill these three roles. Like one more player that's more maybe attacking focused, because Goose really should be over here. And we've got a couple of wingers. Some of them can play wing, like Sternberg. He's decent at crossing. He's okay at dribbling. His work rate's good. So there are definitely some players that can play both sides or both positions here. Thiel as well, because he's not really a defensive player. He is much more of, a traditional winger. But Thiel will actually end up getting rid of more than likely. So all right. So we're actually going to take him off. Same for Thiel and Mello. We already know how we're going to cut down the squad, so I'm not going to keep him on the list if we know we're not going to keep him. Let's, while we're thinking about it, because we do have some U19 players that could play, let's go to the Dev Center, go to our Lübeck 2 team, and we're basically going to pull everyone in that has this blue box here. That means that our staff thinks that they're good enough to eventually get there. I already know some of these players and some that I don't want to keep. So, yep. Sites, Mello, he's one of our U19 players. So actually, instead of doing that, we'll just keep him on the U19. Who else do we actually want to play? Odace isn't bad. He's an 18-year-old. He's got decent potential. He's not quite there. Is there anyone else we liked? No. Falkland is one. He needs to go up. Why he's even on the Lübeck 2 team, I don't know. Urbanski was okay. He's got some speed, but he's got a lot of stats that just aren't there. So probably not. Odace. He has also got a lot of stats that just aren't there. He can play that attacking role. He's got decent passing, but a lot of his stats just, no, they're not there. And he doesn't have extraordinary chance of becoming a good player. These white stars or grayed out stars, that's like what they could be, and a lot of it is because they're young, so they don't know quite what they could be. But really, realistically, we want them to be like 3.5 star potential, even if some of it's grayed out. That's like the minimum. We don't need more 3-star players. That could be 3-star players too. It's not even guaranteed. It's not like they're going to get there eventually. It's some of it's luck of the draw, some of it's personality, some of it's staff. There's a lot of factors. All right. So these 3 lucky players. Oh, 4. All right, because Falkland are going to move to Lübeck. All right. With that said, I don't like Kirsch very much, and I do like one of the guys who just moved up, who's now in the, well, he's probably still in the second team because we haven't advanced today. Kraus. It's Kraus, right? No, it's not Kraus. Who is it? I didn't think it was any of these guys. We might have to advance the day for him to show up. Sometimes when you elevate players, oh, there we go. We just did it. Okay, let's go back before we go forward. Here he is. Okay, so there it is. Didzalatis is our guy there. Anyone else we added here? Falkland, I know. Anyone else? Who's the other guy we brought up? Oh, don't get too sidetracked. We have one guy who is in the under 19, and we want to move him up. Vokes. Vokes plays attacking left, so that's another reason why we wanted him in here. So he can be in this role. Again, we'll have to wait a day for him to show up, but that's okay. Okay, well, now that this is looking good and we've got, a decent idea of what our team is, we need to start looking for players. Don't want them to be older than 30. And they don't need to be fullbacks. We're looking at any role. And we want transfer value to be 0. That child's laughter was creepy. I did not like it. I'm so taken aback by the child's laughter. Let me get some iced tea here. All right. So we definitely need that one. There's too many creepy things in this song. What is going on? All right. Cool. The other position we need. We only have 2 players here. We need more. So let's get another recruitment focus going. Max age of 30. Any style of play. Transfer value. So really, at this point, beggars can't be choosers. We don't have money to sign players, so our transfer budget is 0. We have to get whoever we can. So picking a role, it's just, there's no point. So, yeah, getting that rocking and rolling is definitely the way to do it, and just put less restrictions on it. Now we do need strikers. This is another one. Any position. Not any position, any tactic. Excuse me, just 1 minute. And we're back. Okay, yeah, max age of 30. Transfer value. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Any role. The last thing we actually need to do while we're doing this, recruitment focus. Oh, we need the midfielder, don't we? Any role, 3 stars. Transfer value. Okay, so last one is we need loans. Anybody who might be a good loan player, bring him in. Loans. Ongoing. Loans are super key when you don't have money, because then you can get good players for nothing. Okay. Mello. I'm going to hold on this because he was one that I was kind of on the fence. He's a good backup, good depth. He is gone. Yeah, I don't like him. What is this song too? Holy cow. I found a playlist to play that is just not doing it for me. Little chip tune. I'm down. He can play that attacking midfielder position, but I really don't like him at all. So we're going to get rid of him. It's already accepted. Perfect. What we don't want to happen is sometimes in these requests, they have like paying certain amount of salary. That's the part of the money we need. We need his salary gone. I mean, we're only paying him 9K, but at this point, we need every cent we can get. Yes. Speaking of which, in our scouting, I forgot to do this. Central Europe. Yes, I know we can't afford it, but hopefully we can soon. And if we have to, we'll turn off scouting. But we got to scout outside of our region to get some decent players. Mello, we're paying him 23. He's a decent player, so I don't want to get rid of him. Okay, meeting every 2 weeks. That works. Okay, so with that said, we kind of have our squad here. We've got an idea of who's playing. We know our tactic. This needs to be stop crosses and drop off more. We're going to put them standard. Yes. And we're going to focus play down the left side. All right. All right, let's just keep going. 10 meeting. Captains. Let's look at the captains. Captains. So I like Bolin as our captain. You could also, I would look at hierarchy, like social hierarchy when you're doing this to see like, hey, who does the team think is a leader? So Bolin is definitely one of those. Another one is Barons. He's a highly influential player. You kind of want to stick to these like top players when you're picking captains. Obviously, if they offer leadership, then, you know, maybe pick one of the influential players. But hopefully you got somebody in there. Okay, so we said Bolin. Who else? Barons, Rudiger, if we can get him. Group A and Theo. Barons. Actually, I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Okay, Rudiger is another one we were looking at. I don't think it was Breer on there as one of the higher ups. No, he he wasn't. He's down here. Another cool thing you can do with this is you can check out the core players and who's in the core and who's not. So definitely Rudiger would be a good captain. But also having them from different like areas of core may be helpful. So Bolin and Rudiger. Bolin and Rudiger. Why are you not working? This was a bug last game too. Oh, don't add them all. If we can't get this section to work, it's not the end of the world. All we need is a good captain. Oh, Bolin's not in there because he's already the guy. And then Rudiger. Those are the guys we're looking at here. Okay, we'll leave it at there. If we find we're not playing our captains often enough, which shouldn't be something that happens, although it does, then we'll look to find more captains. We're going to go over training in just a little bit, so I'm going to skip this and come back. Same with that. Yeah. Oh, he's one of the strikers. He's one of the poachers. Glad they brought that up. So let's put him under here. Is there anyone? No. Okay, and there's a guy we added on the left wing. Not Theo. I thought it was somebody else. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Going back to the meeting. Yeah, start developing weaker foot. Cool. I don't understand that screen. Not that I don't know what it says. I just don't understand why they include it. It's like, this player's going to be good. It's like, yep, I already know. We can't hire staff. We can't afford it. Which reminds me also, staff responsibilities. We don't want them hiring staff. It's just going to suck money from our budget, and they're not smart enough to realize that we can't afford it. So we will eventually change that back. I'm sure down the road we'll be like, why don't we have any U19 staff? By the way, if you look at this, under 19, no staff. No staff. But that's the way we want it. We're not keeping any of these players. They're eventually all going to get unhappy and leave, which is kind of what we want. I'm okay with that. So, is he in the U? No, you need to be in the Lübeck squad. Oh, is it because it... Okay, is involved in transfer and cannot be moved. Okay, that's fine. You didn't see that. Been drinking liquids for 30 years. Love this song. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Yeah, typically, if you're honest in this conversation specifically, they'll be okay with it. He was upset that he got stripped captaincy. He's an okay leader, but like we just had a better one. And as soon as you say that, especially if they're much better, like he was, Boland is, if you tell that to them, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, I get it, no problem." I want a hybrid. No posts. Near post. We definitely want a lighter box, so I'm gonna say balanced, and we want outswingers, I believe. Well, I don't know. We went with outswingers last time. Well, yeah, the first time we went with in-swingers. But when I was messing around, I went with outswingers. The disastrous save was in-swingers. So for that matter, we're going to go outswingers this time. It'll keep the ball in play. Maybe we can get some extra attacks. I don't know. All right. Looking at this. Attack near post. Attack near post. We want a box threat. Oh, we got to do this. Yep. I've already done this. Thank you. We want one of these guys, one of our box threats, to lurk far post. That way, if they like flick the ball on, head the ball on, then somebody will be at the back that's able to score. So we got two guys attacking this area. One here, one ready to attack the back post. Far side. We want a bunch of players out here still, in case the ball gets, saved or deflected out or punched out or something like that. Headed out, then we can actually collect it and still keep the ball. Because so often you get counterattacks like that. So I'm going to say... We're actually going to move these to... Let's see. No, we are going to keep him outside center. That's weird that he can't come short. That's odd. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do go forward. That's fine. I like that. Okay, for defending. Oh, this is the tough one. Zonal marking, player marking, go back. I want at least 3 people at the edge of the box. Why can't we have a third? Okay, if we can't have a third, we'll go back here and he'll play player mark. And that'll be kind of how we play this. That way we've got 2 people out here, 2 people out here for a counterattack. And we still got plenty of people in the zone. We can do... What would be go back? What do they say? Player will come back and defend when defending a corner. I don't know what that means. We want one to play short. Is there no thing that says play short? No, that'd be good. Okay, so we're going to leave this here. We'll test it out in our friendlies. Speaking of friendlies. Okay. Sorry, just thinking. Friendlies. That's what we're doing. Okay. So let's look at our actual play calendar here. So we've got 2 friendlies coming up, and these are this is when friendlies can start. So I want to have a friendly on Tuesday and Tuesday of both of these weeks. So actually, this one will have to be on Wednesday. We want a smaller team. I can't. Let's go here. I like this. We'll do New Munster. We're gonna crush them, but it's good for morale for the team. Have you ever seen? Oh gosh, what is that? There's an original one and then a remake with Adam Sandler. Oh man, The Longest Yard, where they basically have like a warm up game or a friendly before they actually go play against a bunch of prisoners to crush them, basically, because you know they're not an organized team. Um, and then they rally and win, but that's Hollywood for you. Um, in the real world, we're gonna play a team that's not gonna win, but it's gonna help our morale. So that's kind of a little tip. You want to help your morale, play a team that's worse than you. You want to see what you're actually worth, play someone with similar reputation. So we will play someone with similar reputation. So yeah, I don't want a too tough of a team. I know Victoria is one that's an interesting matchup for us. So we will ask if they want to do a friendly there. And then I don't think we ever confirmed the first one. Did we? New Munster. There it is. All right, so now we've got 4 friendlies. If they accept it, which they should. Um, this is against a Bundesliga team, Darmstadt, so they should be a very tough opponent to go up against, especially with our kind of squad, our not so good squad. Yeah. Okay, it's time to go through training. This is going to take a little bit, but it's important to do. Get everybody in their position that they should be playing. He's goalkeeper, he's going to play goalkeeper. He's defender, he's going to play defender. So many of these guys are just going to be central defender, defend. It's a very natural position for them to play. If they're awful with the ball at his feet, like Loden is, he's not good at passing, he's not good at dribbling. He might be a no-nonsense. Actually, we're going to do that right now. And a no-nonsense is basically like, they're no-nonsense. They're not going to faff around with the ball. They're going to get the ball out of their possession, not to the other team, but to a different player as quickly as possible. Sometimes that does involve them clearing it when maybe they could make a pass, but I'm okay with that. It's a better safe than sorry situation. Okay. You're definitely a wingback. Cole. He's another one that's not great passing, not great dribbling, so we might put him at no nonsense, but for now we're going to put him in at fullback. And he can play wing, so I'm going to put him at wing because that's kind of the position I want them to play there. Okay, Group A. So he's definitely a center back. I know it says center back mid, defensive mid. He is definitely a center back, so we are going to put him there. Egger is a defensive mid player. I think he's a ball. No, is he not? What does it say he wants to be? An anchor or defensive support. So let's put him on defensive support only because he's got decent passing. Defensive midfielder, support. Taffertoffer. He is definitely. Here's the thing. He is good at passing. He is good. He's a decent player all the way around, but if we put him at center back, he's going to be our best one. So that's what we're doing. Little tea break. Okay, Sternberg. You're a complete back. Sternberg plays both the up wing, like we have him here in our squad planner. He plays the wing position as well, so that's he's complete wing back. That's kind of his style. Complete wing back meaning that they can play up the field and they can play back. They can play defensively and they can play in an attacking style. Thiel. What do we have you as? You're a winger and a not great back. So he is also technically a complete back, so I think that's where we'll have him. We are a bit weak on this side. We'll put him in for now. I thought we had another guy. I know we have Odiaz, but I thought we had Vokes. Oh, he can't play there. Okay, no problem. If we have to, we'll move this up. I messed around with it one of the other streams. It did not look right. It didn't function well, so I prefer to keep it how it is, but yeah. Okay, back to Thiel's planning. So he will be a... no, you're going to play complete back. Hauptmann. You are a winger. You play right side. Hauptmann's definitely one we're looking to get rid of. He's got decent agility. He's got decent passing. And he's a good crosser, dribbler, but we're just not playing that position very often. He's got decent potential, but he's worth a lot, like, money-wise. We'll see. But for now, we're going to transfer list him. He's just not in our tactic at the moment. But he's definitely a winger. Rudiger, you're a man. Defender left. Inverted defense. Boland, you are a fantastic player too. Oh, by the way, when you select them in these sections, it tells you their preferred role. So they want to play DM, defensive midfielder, and the top one is the best fit for them. So it goes fit, top to bottom. I'm going to put him on support because he can play that supporting role. He's got a 13 in passing, teamwork, work rate, very good. Yeah, we'll leave him there. Barons. He kind of plays all over the field. He's good in everything, but he is a defensive player. Put him on support for now. Goose. He wants to be an attacking center, so we will make him that. Polito. You're actually going to play our left. And that's an attacking role, right? Yeah. So we want to make that. So he can play inverted winger. So we may eventually look for that. So he'll basically kind of play in this area. So it kind of makes a little bit of more of a diamond shape. We'll see. I'm not exactly sure. If he's played it more of a support, he'll just kind of hang here and still kind of run up the side. Yeah, if we do inverted, he's going to play up here. It might crowd Schneider a bit. Well, Schneider's not. Yeah, okay, Schneider. Yeah. I get Schneider and Sternberg mixed up. Yeah, so we'll keep him there. Midfielder, left, winger, attack. Trinkuth. We're going to put you at striker, man. You're a poacher, bud. As you can see, so when you're looking at these traits, the green is super preferred. These are skills that are necessary to play this position. Now, are all of them absolutely essential? No. You can have a weakness. He's got an 8 in decision. He's got 10 in technique. Those are fine stats for what he's doing right now. He's a decent finisher. He's got good acceleration. He can head the ball. He's got good anticipation and off the ball. That's what I want in a poacher. So we'll go back through and give these guys individual instructions, but for now we're just going to get everybody in the right position. You're a left fielder. You're a winger. You play attack. This is another thing. Like, he's got a 6 in flair. Does that mean we don't want to put him here? No. It just means that, like, he's not necessarily going to excel at that part of this position. So he's still extremely fast. He's still got decent ball control, which that's actually where we're going to put him on, is ball control. Vokes. I don't know. I don't know where we're going to put him. He's not a good finisher. He's not really good at anything. He's got decent potential. That's why we moved him up. But I think we might move him back to the 2 squad. There's more children laughing. What is up with that? Somebody likes the sound of children's laughter, and it's not me. We're just going to leave him on playing position at the moment. Javi, who we're getting rid of, is a target forward. Breer is a poacher. Schneider, he is our attacking midfielder. Advanced playmaker support. Okono, he's one of our good players. He is going to be a target forward. Fazliha, I think is how you say that. I really don't know. If you know better, let me know. Velson, he is going to be a poacher. Falkland, you are a target. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay, he is target. We got a lot of strikers on this team, and none of them are good. So we need to address that. That's why we have our scouting here. And we're looking for one. All right, let's do some focuses here. What does he need work on? They also have down here at the bottom additional focus. So should be put on this. This is a recommendation. They're typically good ones, but they're not always. In this case, I believe they are correct. His technique could use some work. Didzalatus. They say technique as well. Looking at his stats here, he needs everything. So I'm going to keep him on none. None's fine. None just means, like, this is additional focus. So it's there's nothing that they're like prioritizing. They're just kind of practicing everything. They say technique too. I would like to see him do reflexes. Maybe kicking. Handling might be important too. Yeah, this is another one where it's like none might work, so I'm just going to leave it there. Luden, the man with 20 jumping reach. So good. Why is he not starting? He's so slow. In this, like, level of play, if you are not good, you are fast. And if you are not fast, you are not good. There's not a whole lot of, like, technically sound players. There's a decent mental, and there's a lot of really physically gifted players. Their technique is not there. In this case, he's going against a bunch of strikers that are fast. If he can't keep up with him, it doesn't matter that he has good heading. So in this situation, we're going to work on quickness. Sights. positioning. So, defense positioning. Redman. This is not an every week thing. Once you set this up, we're done. So we just got to do it. They say defensive positioning. I'm good with that. It's a very standard additional focus for defensive players that are aerial or quickness if they are slow. Summer. They say ball control. He's got decent dribbling. His technique could be better. His crossing's great. His first touch is good too. So I don't really think that's necessarily what we should be doing. I want to see him get better at defense because he is a defensive player after all. And decisions and marking are both 10. All right, Cole. You, on the other hand, my guy, we may put you on crossing or dribbling because your defense is okay. You're fast. You're just not good with the ball at your feet. But for now, we'll do defense positioning because everybody needs help in defense. Dob. I think we're in the same position. He's a better crosser, so in this case, dribbling is really weak and technique is really weak, so we might put him on dribbling. But he's got a bunch of 10s and 9s across the board, so like anything that's in defense is better than I think what it could be. Group A. Got a center back here. He's decent in defense. His positioning's good. His decisions and composure is okay. His pace is awful, so we're going to work on pace. This is a fun song. All right, Egger. He is a midfielder and has 10 stamina. Not great. Let's work on it. Taffertoffers. He's a center back. He's decent at all the center backy things, but he's slow. So let's work on pace. Sternberg. He's great at pretty much most things. He's got a couple of defensive issues, so we'll work on those. Thiel. You're not good at defense, but you're actually not even really supposed to be. But because we are training you as a complete wingback, we're going to put you on defense positioning. Hauptmann, one of our wingers. We're finally into our winger group. Oh, Rudiger is up here too, and he's a winger, or he's a fullback. Okay. Winger, what should we do? Looks like dribbling and first touch could be improved. Balance is pretty bad. We may just leave him on none because he needs work on a lot of things. Rudiger, we're back on defense again. Marking, not great. So for that reason, defensive positioning. His decision and his positioning and decisions are good. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, he needs to be on ball control because his technique's bad, his dribbling's bad, and his first touch isn't great. It's decent. Boland, good creator. So really the only other thing we need him, I think I want to train him as a mid player. His off the ball and composure aren't great, so I think we're going to do attacking movements. Baron, he's quite good. Stamina and agility, not great. Barons is a midfielder and he needs stamina, so we're working on stamina. Let's do it. Goose. He's attacking midfielder. His passing's pretty good. His vision's okay. Not great. We either need to do... He needs a lot of work. Excuse me. He needs work in ball control, passing, and final third. The about only thing he doesn't need, well, even his anticipation isn't good. So we're going to leave him on none because he just needs all-around help. We don't want him focusing on one thing in particular. Polito, he's quick, he's fast. His work rate stinks. His stamina's bad. Endurance. Drinkuth, you are now a striker. Your decisions are bad. Your technique's not great. But you're a solid player. So this is what we're talking about when I say the physical is there, but the technique may not be. Technique's is 10. All his physicals are 11 or above, most of them 12s and 13s. So he's going to be physically gifted, but technically not. He's still got decent finishing. But we're going to put him on final third to work on his decision making and composure, which is great for strikers. If you don't know, I think this is the most underrated attribute for strikers. The most underrated attribute for strikers is composure. If they are not composed, they will just whiff over and over and over again. If you have 19 composure and 12 in finishing, you will score more often than a 19 in finishing and a 12 in composure. I'm telling you that right now. So if you can work on this final third for a lot of your strikers, that's the way to do it. All right, this guy's really fast. We're going to put a trait on him. This is the first time we've done a trait. When you have a player that has a very key style of play, remember we were talking about how the green is like something they should be good at, but they may not be good at. You can kind of shoehorn them into a play style and work on their gifts or use their gifts and let the things they're not so good at kind of fall away if you give them player traits. So something I would like him to do is when he's moving the ball is to push the ball. Let's see. I don't see it. Dribble down. Oh, there's more. Okay, knock past. This is what I'm talking about. So he's so fast. He's so quick and speedy that if we can knock the ball past, I fully agree. Yeah. Then he's going to be able to get past players without having the best dribbling. Now, dribbling is something still we want to work on because if he either fails at this or later we come back and he's an amazing dribbler, he'll never be an amazing dribbler, believe me. He'll still, or we can take this off. Like I said, it might get up to a 10, 11, 12 at the most, at the absolute max. He's always going to be better accelerator than he is a dribbler. So this is a good trait. Folks, I don't know what to do with about you, so we're going to leave you. All right, Javi, what are we doing with you? You were one of our strikers, but we're probably going to get rid of you. Let's just do shooting for now. Breer. First touch. Decisions. Technique. Those are some of the weak points I'm seeing. I would like to see him. Remember what we were talking about? A 13 finishing with a bad composure, or a 17 finishing with bad composure. You're just not going to be good. And his decisions are not good either. So we're going to put him on final third. Yeah. A lot of times when you have a poacher, by the way, if you have beat offside trap, that'll be good. But you will get called for offsides so often if they are not like great at anticipation and off the ball. So just be careful of that. For now, we'll leave him, but food for thought for sure. Get him on beat offside trap. Schneider. Looks like his dribbling and technique are kind of a weakness, so we'll put him on ball control. And once again, I look down and they say the exact same thing right here. Ball control. So this is one of those things that's like, if you really don't know what to train them on and you don't want to put them on none, look down here, see what your coach is saying. I like to kind of figure it out for myself and then confirm it with what they're agreeing. Okay, so his mental is not great, Akono. Because he's a target forward, I want to put him on aerial because he'll get the heading and he'll get bravery. And if you hover over the attributes, it'll tell you about them. Attribute reflects how committed a player is, often putting themselves in a risky situation that may cause injury. So this is like how out there will they go for a ball to score. If he gets injured, but you score, goal you need for 3 points to solidify whatever, it may be worth it. Fazliha, you're a young striker. Decent finishing, not great composure, final third. And again, they agree down here, final third. Faklam, great jumping, decent aerial, good bravery. So that's kind of the three things I look at for target forwards. Excuse me. Oh wait, Akono is our poacher. No, he's not. He's a target forward. Faklam, his anticipation could be much better. Also, his decisions could be much better, but his composure's decent. So I'm gonna put you on. Ooh, they say ball control, and I really don't think you need that at all. Like at all. Your technique's bad. Your technique is very bad. So maybe finishing. Let's put you on finishing. Your long shots are good, which is good. I wish you played attacking mid then. This is a player that kind of has like points in the wrong slot. So not a great fit for our team, but okay. All right, and we're done training. That's it. Easy as that. Training's done. Oh, forgot. Almost forgot. I'll say one last thing. Double your intensity, especially for preseason. You're going to get more injuries. That's okay. But the proportion of development versus more injuries, it's not even close. So put everybody on double. Unless there's something specific, you can go into the player's health. You can get a medical report, things like that, kind of figure out why it says half. A lot of times, sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. Oh, well. This is the other thing we have to do. Fitness coach is going to do fitness. Set pieces are going to do set pieces. Goalkeeper is going to do goalkeeping. Take everybody else off everything else. Goalkeeping. It's a shame that this drops from 3 stars down to 2 when we put them on both. I might do that. No, I want both. Okay. My character is pretty good at tactical and technical, but not really defense or attack. So with that in mind, we might put me on this spot first with the mental, because that's one of my higher stats. And then he's a defensive guy, so we'll put him over here. And he's an attacking guy, so we'll put him over here. And voila, we're done. All right. Another thing to check really quick is units. Make sure everybody's in the right position. A lot of our crossover was from defensive mid to defender. So some of these players, depending on their position, their role will be moved automatically. And it looks like everybody's good, except for Goose. Goose is an attacking player. That's the only one I see here. Barons, Group A, Thiel. These are all goalkeepers. Anybody over here? Boland. I'm okay with him here for now, but we may move him back down. Everybody else, I'm good. Yep, I like that. All right. Anything else we have to do? Question. Answer the question. Respond. Has lost the Lübeck captaincy for reasons reportedly concerning the atmosphere among the player. Could you perhaps elaborate on these? Yeah, I thought we could do with new leadership. All right, and both of our friendly invites got accepted, so that's great. We get 2 more friendlies. This also helps with some income. I don't know if it's really gonna get us, a bunch of money, but any little bit helps. It also just gets us more games to play, so that's great. All right, training schedule. I'm not gonna mess with this too much. I do, however, if we can, get a match review in. Okie doke. I think that's everything. Unfortunately, we have a pretty short preseason, so we do have to fit some of our training in places that we may not want it to be, which may result in more injuries, but I think that's okay. I'm actually going to move this back to overall, too. Make sure you get your team bonding in. It'll help with chemistry. It's very important. Very, very important. Recovery. Match review. We already did our set piece practice, so we're good there. We did some physical early in the week, so we don't need to keep adding that. Yeah, I'm good with that. All right, possession phase, attacking free kicks and defending free kicks. I would like to do attacking corners, actually, because we're pretty good at corners, our team. And then transitional phase. I want to work on that transitional phase. All right, this is one of my best tips. Make your code of conduct strict. They will almost always accept it. I mean, you don't have to go too hard, but this can prevent issues in the future. If you make sure you all agree on your code of conduct before problems arise, you can save yourself headaches later. You go, hey, you signed this code of conduct. We all agreed on this. And you go, and the player will be like, oh, okay, I get it. I signed it. So definitely making this more strict is the way to go. So sent off straight 1 week. If you get straight sent off 3 times, you get 2 weeks pay docked. Half week, single week, 2 weeks. So you can see I'm changing this and extending the amount of pay they're taken. That is taken from them. Gone AWOL 1 week, 2. Yep, missed training. We're gonna do 1 week, 2 week, 2 week. Confirm. All right, offers for hobby. Some of them are, this is what I was talking about earlier, that some of them are wanting their selling wage contribution. We can't afford that. And there are ones that are willing to take him without that clause. So we're going to say no to all of these. No, no. And then say yes to all the others. Polito, yeah, we don't have money to resign anybody. So if they get cranky, I call Polito Cranky Pants. If Cranky Pants he wants to consider his options, there's nothing we can do. He's an older guy. He's pretty fast. He's pretty good. We're ambitious and we want to achieve great things, but we need to be part of that. Exploring all of my options is important to me, and then blindly accepting this club is the most ambitious option for me. All right. Okay, fair enough. I appreciate your side of the situation as well. That way he won't be as cranky. He's still cranky, but he's not as cranky. Okay, we want to put that at every 2 weeks, so that's going to get annoying. These are the player targets and promises. The targets are a new feature. You can talk to your players if they're not performing well, either on the field or in practice. You can set targets for them, say, hey, you need to be reaching this match rating. You need to get this many goals in a year. You need to do this. And that way you can have rewards for these targets being met or at least getting close. There's options to extend them. There's options to, when they're not meeting expectations halfway through the target period, you can say, hey, I think you can do better. Let's keep it up. Or, why are you being bad? I don't know. But there's options you can talk to them about during that target period. Squad dynamics. Hey, locker room atmosphere's gone up. Leadership support's still average. It's going to be till we start winning. Still got a bunch of people out. Hopman will be back soon. Drinkuth will too. The other two will be out for a month. Yes, introduce yourself to the squad. Hello, squad. We look forward to working with a lesser-known head coach who can bring new ideas to the side. Not only am I younger than most coaches in the real world, so I set my age as the same. I don't have many credentials. So I think I was like a past player. I'm not even sure. Like a Sunday League player, I think is what I said it at. So I am just not very good. So that's why they're saying lesser known, because my reputation is almost nothing. Yeah, let's talk about our aims. Top half. They're happy with that. That's a target we can all get behind. Brilliant. Code of conduct looks good. So this is the other half of that code of conduct talk. Everybody is good with it. Everybody's okay with it. And we were pretty strict. I mean, you saw a couple of those were like 1 week right off the bat. So do not be afraid to make a more strict code of conduct than the default. They will accept it. They will abide by it. And it will also kind of save you some money. So, which isn't a bad thing. All right. Excellent. That'll be all for now. Less promises you can make, the better. So we're not going to make promises. All right. And our first friendly is here. Yep. Yeah. All right. New job. Press conference. How do you feel? How do you feel sat here as the new Lübeck coach? I'm here to get started. I came here to work. Why Lübeck? I think they've got potential here and a promising outlook for the next couple years. Potential to be special. Was there anything that gave you a reason to think this job might not have been the right one for you? No. No, I think this is the right one for me. What was it about this job in particular that appealed to you? I think the team has a lot of potential. I also like the German league. I think it's cool. I'm half German, so yeah, I did the quote unquote Irish side of me last year, although it was in Ireland. Maybe we'll do a league or a save in Ireland, but we're doing Germany this year. I think it's got talented players. I think it's an interesting league. I feel like, I think we can make a difference here. So I believe in philosophies. Let's see. I think their ambition is fantastic. They want to be successful, not compromise on being the best. Yeah, I think this is fine. Well, this feels very selfish. I want to be successful and not compromise. Yeah, we'll just say that. It appears to us to be more suited cerebral approach to the game, a suit and tie style leadership rather than a tracksuit. Do you agree with that? I don't think so. I don't think it matters, but I think I am more of a tracksuit kind of guy, as is my t-shirt and shorts in winter on the East Coast. Well, almost winter. So, I don't know. I think I'm more of a tracksuit guy. The results arrive, I'm good with it. Lübeck clearly have lofty ambitions, and hiring you said to be one of the latest in meeting them. Are you the right person to deliver on the apparent promise, especially in the short term? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, I am. I wasn't, but I am now. Taking a new approach. Gonna reset. Clean slate. Watch this go down in flames a second time. Please no. We're not restarting again. I'm telling you that right now. Accepted transfer bid. Theo, you are out of here, bud. You're gone. Bye. He was one that we were on the fence a little bit because he can play wing back, but we need somebody better. Central Europe. This is important information. I would read this if I were you. It just says that the transfer value is an approximation on a bunch of different factors. Each scouted player is graded. Yeah, that's it. That's all they're telling you. All right, on to the game. Let's go. Oh, Javi. Yes, sir. Oh, we got a couple people that want wage. So we're going to say no, no, and no. Hopefully the Wurzburg Kickers can get a deal done with Javi. All right, well, hopefully he'll still take the deal. Maybe we'll get more deals rolling into, and he'll be happy about those. All right. So we're going to have to bring in some U19 players, some of the promising ones, to fill out the rest of our roster. Oop, Javi is out. We need Breyer and Akono to swap spots. And then Ditzlidis. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some of the second team players in. See if any of them are worth playing. Cole, I thought. You're not injured, right? No, you are injured. Okay. So Adu's okay. Kastenhofer's okay. Oh, Mello, you're going up. Oops, that's Cole. Where's Mello? Oh, I clicked him. Okay. If you right click, they automatically add to like the next available spot. So that is helpful. Anybody else? Adu is okay. Who's that? This guy. ODS. And Vokes, if we have a spot. We do not. But I don't really want to play our other keeper, so I'm going to take Kirsch out. And put Vokes in. All right, submit team. Let's go. Let's go, boys. See what we can do. Should be a little bit of a, a T-ball game, but that's okay. Here we go. Ooh, some of these lines are looking jittery. Let me see if I can fix that. Before we start. Oh, they changed all of our settings. Render scale. We want that to be at 150. Oh, that makes them huge. I don't want that. Why are they all different sizes? Maybe that'll get fixed in the next highlight. Okay. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. The ball is tiny and Akono is massive compared to all of these guys. Maybe he's really big? I don't know. But that does look hilarious. Yeah, let's get settings in. All right. Yeah, everything's a bit messy. Weird. I don't know why Akono looks huge. All right, let's go. Okay, there's the first highlight. Maybe it'll get fixed here. Yeah, there they go. Now they're normal size. That was kind of funny. Boland is still huge. Cross in, deflected off. Polito, place it up. Looking for the cross in. He does. Schneider can't get his head on it. Back to Taffertshofer. Rudiger. Back to Redmond. Rudiger. Just back and forth. Back and forth. Come on, guys. Do something with the ball. I'm going to work it down the left side. There you go. Polito's there. He's got the ball at his feet. Up to Schneider. Looking. Crosses. Akono's got it. Oh, off the post. Oh, he was offsides. Dang. Darn, dang, diggity dang. I am going to change this to just no instruction there. Decent header, goes over the bar. Nothing from it. Get another T while we're waiting for the next highlight. Wait. We gotta. Ah, great sound. All right, Redmond. Polito. Schneider. Back to Boland. They're looking. Can't find much. So, crossed up to Polito. Polito, over to Okono. Back to the goalie. I wanted to show you something. So, you can see we've got these two guys, our center backs here, Redmond and Taffertshofer. Rudiger is all the way up here. I don't really want him to be playing in that position. So, I may move his position. Still messing around with the tactics, see what's coming. Oh, Kono, that was messy. Just bounced off his shins. Placed up, Redmond gets the header. It's a little clustered in the middle of the field. Polito. Dribbles. Looking. Crosses, Okono, header! It's over the bar. Darn. All right, Brewer heads it. Nobody's there. Ooh, a little scary there. Polito to Schneider. Schneider plays it up to Brewer. Kind of a wayward pass. Don't know what he was doing there. The press is decent. Got a pretty compact mid to backfield. Oh, good interception. Schneider. Oh, I thought he lost it there. I was worrying. Goose back to Tafferts. Up to Boland. Goose looking. Can he find the guy up the field? Dribbles it himself. Crosses it early. Okono heads it. Oh, that was close. Okono. Ball at his feet. Dribbles. He's able to keep possession. Summer. Crosses. Breer. Oh, penalty! Heck yes. All right. Let's look at who's taking penalties for us. It is Schneider, and that's the guy we want. So another one that would be good is Breer. So I'm going to put him in here. They're both good players for this. I really don't know which one's better. Okono will be third. I think I want Schneider to do it. His penalties are better. So let's go with that. Excuse me. All right, Schneider. Let's go, Schneider. At the spot. Simple as that. Simple as that. Schneider, first goal of the friendly. Little golf clap. Lübeck's up. Kono chests the balls down. Chest the ball down. Back to Taffertoffer. Up to Goose. Oh, heavy touch loses it. This could be a counterattacking opportunity. Nope, Bowling gets it right back. Schneider to Kono. These are some dangerous passes. Kono to Schneider. Schneider takes a long shot, deflects off the keeper. Not a bad attempt. He is pretty good at long shots, so that's in his tool bag. Polito headed. It's out. Rudiger. Polito. Dribbles mid. Plays it off to Goose. Looking for Kono up top. He's got Breer in the middle. He would have been offside, so it was a good shot, just easily saved. At least it was on target. Let's go. Oh, I was hoping for another penalty. All right. Offsides call. That's all right. We got 11 shots, 4 of which are on target. I would have preferred a little bit more on target rate, but, you know, we're okay. Goose with the ball at his feet. Crosses it. Polito's in the corner. 2 guys on him. Rudiger racing to the ball. He gets it. Up to Boland. Plays it up to Polito. He's got to run. Some space too. Crosses it in. Keeper will get it. Yep. Redmond. That's it. Breer gets the ball. Polito. Up to Schneider. We got 3-on-2. 3-on-2. Can he find the guy? Takes a shot and it's in! Schneider! Schneider! Let's go, bud. Let's go. That's 2 in his first game. Maybe he should be our striker. He's not right now. But, boy, he's finding them. What an angle, too. What an angle. Very nice. Polito. Ball at his feet. Summer on the right wing, looking for the cross. And he's probably going to play it back. Yeah, he does. Goose shoots it. Oh, off the post. Polito gets it. Rudiger crosses it in. 2 people on, but headed out. Corner or out? Oh, it stays in play? Would not expected that. All right, out to Summer. Boland's got a good header there. Up to Schneider. Ooh, a slow pass. Gets collapsed on, but they give it right back. Taffertoffer. Goose. Up to Boland. Boland to Polito. He gets tackled in a rough way. Polito's trying to chase him to the ball. But a fellow teammate's able to cover his backside. Boy, we've got those headers. Another step. Weird step. Looks like it should have been a foul. I don't know why those aren't being called. Okono! Oh, I thought we had it. Thought we had it. Okay, so this game is mostly about just kind of like making them all feel good about their efforts. So yeah, I'm pleased. We created loads, and the scoreboard reflects that. So let's make them all happy here. We don't want them complacent. That would be bad. So we gotta be careful on that. All right, let's see more goals. Come on. All right, takes it right off his feet. Bolin plays it back. I'm gonna put much more direct here. So I think we can move the ball up the field faster. Boland, ball at his feet. Okono! Oh, very close. It's a good save. Get another corner. Right back to Boland. All right, Boland plays it in. Heads it wide. Boland. What? What? Boland. Just put it back in, bud. All right, it's on the other side. This should be Polito, right? Yeah. Looking for a Kono. Can't get it. Redmond collects it. Out to Polito. He's going to try and put it back in, maybe. Boland takes a shot. Oh! Curling ball from outside the box. Boland! Let's go. Let's freaking go, Boland. Polito with the assist. What a... he was in the box. Okay. But what a curling shot. Who is going to save that ball? That is fantastic. I'm going to give Boland a little praise for that one. Nice job, bud. He's happy. All right. Okono's tired. So let's get him off. So we got a packed schedule this preseason, so we don't really want to run anybody down too far. Schneider's another one who's kind of tired, so we're going to put Goose on attacking midfielder. And instead, we're going to have Egger move to defensive mid and pull Boland up and see how that works for a little bit. We may end up pulling Summer for Daub, I think, because the other guy, Cole, is injured. Daub is in here, yeah. Actually, let's do that now. So with friendlies, you can see we have 15 substitutions up here. You definitely want to use them. Get players play time, get some ratings so you have an idea of who's kind of playing well, who's not. Also, any rating that's like green means that they're playing well and will contribute towards development and improvement in their skills. So if you got a tight-knit team and everybody's playing well and you're not having an off week, throw a youngster in because it will help their development, especially one with high potential. It'll get them experience in a level of play that they probably haven't had. And it will definitely result in a positive match rating. I mean, pretty much. It's not guaranteed, but it's pretty reliable. The one caveat, you have to do it before the 75th minute. So put them in 72 minutes, 73 even. 74, it's like if you forget or there's a highlight and you got to stop it or whatever, you don't want to highlight to start at 74 and play all the way over the 75-minute line because then they're not going to get a match rating and putting them in was pretty much worthless. So definitely putting them in before the 75th minute is important if you want them to develop. Which is why we are going to put in... Where is he? Oh, he's injured. Drinkuth is injured. Okay, so we'll put in Fazliha for Breer. Actually, I want to see him have a better game, so I'm going to keep him in. Boland is pretty tired, and he had a good game. Is there anybody else that plays like central midfielder. O'Days does. He is much more of a attacking, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he's a shadow striker. Because he truly is a striker that just isn't a striker. So I will put him on shadow striker. And Goose will continue playing this wing or this midfielder. I'm gonna leave him on Carolero. All right, Eggers in. Anybody else? Rudiger. Let's get Rudiger out. Well, he still hasn't had a really good game. Polito. We need to get Polito and Velasco in as soon as possible. Velasco is a youngster. You see, he's 21 years old. Great potential. We really need to be playing him often. So this is a perfect example where like Polito has had a great game already. He's starting to get tired when we have a dense schedule. He's not on 2 goals. That's one thing I should keep Schneider in. He's on 2 goals. People don't like when they get taken out when they have a chance for a hat trick, but it's preseason. It's just what happens. Yeah. All right. They're all uninterested because we're 3 up, but you know, we need to see him play. All right, up to Rudiger. Rudiger dribbles. Ooh, it doesn't have space. Able to cross it in anyways. Falkland gets his head on the ball, but it's an easy save. That's the downside of Falkland is he's going to get the ball a lot in crossing scenarios, but he just won't score often. Velasco with the ball. See what you can do, bud. Speed Demon plays it off to Rudiger. That's fine. Look, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players in like a tiny block. What are they doing? The entire field is open. Up to Falkland. Oh, Falkland heads it in. The man that can't score scores. That shows me. Who crossed it? Looks like Rudiger. Yeah, it was. Nice job. He was on sides. He was pretty on sides. Snuck it in. Nice job. Let's go, Lübeck. All right. This is the other game. We'll keep everybody in. Velasco to cross it in. Finds Falkland. Easy save. Yep, that's Falkland's thing. He's definitely a good player to have on the team. He's just not going to be reliant enough to score. Egger. There it is. And the game. 4-0, Lübeck. Hey, this was our T-ball game, and we knocked it out of the park, baby. Knocked it out of the park. Very nice. I'm happy with that performance. Very nice. Give some individual praise to some people, especially with 8s for sure. Did really well today. Congratulations. Very nice. All right. Everybody's happy. Die Grün Weißen met expectations. No thanks. Oh. Here you go. I love Mario music. The composers are insane for those games. They're all like jazz musicians, and they just make the happiest stuff. I didn't play all of the Mario Kart games. I think, is this a Mario Kart game song? No, this is Super Mario 3D. But it's like a rendition of a very classic song. Okay. Buyuk Demir. He's leaving. We will save 22,000. So this is it. We know how good he is because he was on our team. Only sign him as a last resort. He's an E, the lowest grade you can get, I think. The lowest grade you can get. So they're like, do not sign this player. Which is like, why would we want him on our team then? We don't. Which is why we got rid of him and saved ourselves $22,000 every pay period. Or no. Yeah, it is pay period. No, it's annual. This is paid per annual. Okay. So we saved $22,000 this year. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it will kind of snowball into something that we can actually sign a decent player for. Every little bit helps. Which is why we don't want youngsters on our team if they won't develop. There's no point. Let me go to the dev center because I think there's a Lübeck 2 player we wanted to bring up. Mello was one. Yeah, but he's in a transfer. Still don't know what I'm going to do about him. That should be interesting. We're going to keep Dace there. Urbanski is interesting. He's got good dribbling, decent crossing, good first touch. He's fast. It's just there's a lot of red. I have a hard time seeing through the red. He doesn't have extreme potential. He's still 20, so there's a chance. Oh, I just don't like him. I just don't like him. But anybody that's 2 stars and up, we've already brought up, except for Mello, who we're looking to save $23,000 a year on. So he's a player that can develop, but again, a lot of red. He's not even good at what he does right now. He's just not it. Okay, let's find some squad numbers. Everybody gets the number they want. And then the rest of you guys, just get a random number. I don't care. I really do not care. Auto number. That didn't work last time, and it isn't working this time. Typically, if they don't have a number, that means they stink. So I typically work backwards. What is this? This is definitely copywritten. Okay. Sorry, just fixing the song stuff. I just want to hear Mario stuff for the most part. Here we go. 16, 15. So come on, it's not a rocket. Do we have enough numbers for everybody? 5, 4, 41, 42. Oops. 43, 44. Come on, can you not just auto number, please? Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, after that painful process is over, submit numbers. All right, here we go. So Breer has a 20-1 odds of being a top goal scorer. It's not bad. He's definitely sixth. Uh, if you don't know how odds work, basically put the second number over the first number. So your first number is actually your denominator, and the second number is your numerator. So it's like 1/20th, and the closer you are to a full one, that's how good they're going to be. So he's at like 0.05, I think, is how that math checks out. Because 10-1 would be zero point 0.1, so he's at 0.05. Yeah, that's right. So he's got like a 5% chance to be a top goal scorer odds. Not great, not great, but you know, could be worse. All right, this is the death march here against Bundesliga. That was probably insensitive. This is going to be a tough game, is what I mean to say. All right, pretend meeting. They're not going to say much. We don't have much scouted, so. Yep. Yep, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, and they have no suggestions. That's fine. We'll get some suggestions soon. We also need another scout. That's the one person I think I want to sign. I still don't know about Mello. I really want some more people in, or offers in. Let's look at the rest of the squad and see who we can get rid of. Okay. We're not paying him anything. We're not paying him anything. We're looking at the like 20 and up is really who we're trying to get rid of. Kirsch is definitely one. Let's get him on the transfer block. I like Falkland, so I'm going to keep him, but he would definitely be one that's possibly we might need to get rid of. Luden. If we're not going to start him at 184,000, I think we need to get rid of him. Any of these guys, just pure waste of money. I wouldn't mind getting rid of Schneider, even though he scored 2 goals for us in our first game. He's average. He's expensive. He's 29. He's not getting better. We'll keep him. If we get offers, we'll think about it. Cole. I don't dislike him, and he's got better potential, and he's only 22, so I'm gonna keep him. Who else? Hauptmann. You're already listed, so you're good. Who else? Seats. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, we're not paying anything for him. Never mind. Dobb is our last one. I wouldn't mind keeping 3. He's pretty talented. He's fairly young. Should he go above Cole? So this is the comparison screen. I use it all the time. I think it's very useful, especially when you're looking at the team for the first time. Like I said, we've already looked through them a bit. They're very similar players. This gives you an overview. It's called overview. So Cole is a better defender, and he's got better vision, so he's probably a better passer. Dobb is better in the air, and they're pretty equal on most of everything else. Attributes, if you put them on what they'll be playing, they'll both be playing wingback support. The green, once again, is like very important skills. Blue is like they're still important. They're good. They're really good to have. And you can see a lot of these. They're even. Cole looks to be better in some of these more teamwork and work rate. Some of the mental. But they're super similar players here. They're off by 1, 2 ticks. I think Dobb is definitely the better attacking player. I mean, we saw that from over here. Well, it says they're the same, actually. So I think he's the better attacking player, whereas Cole is the better defensive player, and we really need a defensive player back there. We got plenty of support up in the midfield. So I'm going to keep Cole as number 2, and we'll keep going. I'm pretty sure I got sidetracked again and forgot what I was doing. Oh, Theo's gone. On a free transfer. Very nice. So he is no longer with us. Thank goodness. Actually, Theo was okay. I didn't mind having him on the team. He was not one of those that we were like, thank goodness to be gone of. But definitely saved some money. He was 28. He was kind of old, so that is okay. A-okay. He's got a spot to fill. So let's look at our second team. Anybody I liked? I liked a Dow, or Dow. I don't know how to say that. But everybody else, I'm going to keep where they are. I'm going to move him to... wingback defend. All right, here we go. Against a Bundesliga team, 2 divisions up. Here we go. Fight for our lives here. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Just do your best. Best is all you can do. I still don't understand showing the roof. All right, here we go. Gets the ball first. Right off the bat, a bad pass. Taffertshofer heads it back to Goose, Snyder. Okay, and that ends the highlight. Excuse me. Take it off that. Slightly higher tempo. I'm also going to put us on cautious. This is a tough team. I don't always like doing that, but 2 divisions up, we just gotta. Rudiger throws it in. Polito, back to Rudiger. To Polito, to Schneider. Looks, takes a shot, over the goal. Not going to happen from there, bud. Not with 3 people in your way. Redmond plays it up. Brewer's got a step. It's a wide ball, though. He crosses it over, and there's just nobody there. Not a bad attempt. Just nothing coming from it. Okono steps in, intercepts the ball. Back to Summer. Plays it up to Okono. He's got a lot of space. Oh, Brewer hits it in off the post! No! Oh, no! They didn't even give me time to mourn that. Holy cow. Bolin just takes a free kick. All right, Bolin puts it in. Heads it. Not bad. Okay, get another chance. Boland. Puts it in. Looking. Can't find anyone. Heads it out, but we've got somebody back. cannot believe that was disallowed. A gorgeous header from Breer. Ooh, that was scary. Goal kick. Hairs get caught on the seat. Free kick. Not close. Another goal kick. Hey, both teams have 3 shots. None of them have been on target, except for that disallowed goal that was in. Looking to get ahead to it. Can't. Taffertoffer plays it to Bolin. Up to Goose. Back to Redmond. Plays it up. Breer kind of loses it. Stumbles. But Polito gets on the end of an errant pass. Schneider. Okono takes a shot. Deflects. It'll be a corner. A hopeful shot, but, you know, you get rewarded sometimes. Just taking the shot. What do they say? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That is true. But you also don't get yelled at your teammates for taking good shots. So, oh, Clevin. Nice job, Clevin. One of my favorite players on the team, Clevin. Sure-handed, well, sure-stopping goalkeeper. He's not the best at catching the ball always. Frangish. Breer puts pressure on him. There's a lot of space open in the middle of the field. A good tackle. Redmond tries to take the ball off the loose touch. Oh, and it just rolls past Clevin. After all the good things I was saying about you, Clevin, you just let it roll past. Clevin, come on, bud. He had a hand on it, too. That's the thing. He actually could have stopped it if he held on to it, but he didn't. All right. There we go. They're encouraged. Win the second half. Let's go. All right. I told Breer he's playing lazily. He knows he did wrong, Clevin. Clevin knows what he did. All right, let's get the ball back, guys. What? Wait. Why are you guys standing right next to each other? Bolin, Goose. Take different spots, y'all. You need to be playing out wide. Is there instructions? Yeah, you're on stay wider. I'll put you on halfback. There you go. Rudiger gets the ball. Breer. Oh, man. Thought we had a highlight off that. All right, we're going to move to a balanced look because they already have a score up on us, and we want to at least put in an effort to score. Come on, guys, just run a little bit harder. You could have gotten to that ball very easily. All right, they're just wasting time, passing around. Get in the way of it, guys. Oh, what are you biting on? Why are you not with him? Clevin, easy hands. What is this formation? You're a Bundesliga team. Why? You guys are so far back. So tight. All right, time to make some subs. All right, Breer, you're coming out, bud. You've been doing pretty bad. Pretty bad. Let's get Schneider up there. He's not the best poacher, but he can play poacher. And we will move Kuz up there. Boland and Egger. Where's my boy Egger? Here he is. Just leave him defensive. Set him on support. Who else is pretty tired? Rudiger. Yeah, you can come out for Sternberg. Summer. To Dobb. Boland. This is where we don't have many midfielders. I'm going to keep Boland in there. Do we have anybody that can play the attacking? What do we have? No, it's all the same people. It's all the same people. Okay. Back to match. I wouldn't mind seeing some of the center backs swap out, especially like Redmond for, I guess, Group A. She's got good jumping reach and okay pace. What's Loden at? Let's see, Loden. So their pace is the exact same. Group A has a bit more acceleration. And they're pretty equal in a lot of other ways. I think I may end up putting Loden in, though. All right, Loden, you get your shot. Prove to me you're better than Group A. Boland's tired. Goose is tired. Kono, you can come out. Fucklum. Sounds like a Star Trek race. I'm Fucklum. All right, here we go. All right. All right, got a quarter chance right here. Fucklum, this is your chance. It's your chance, bud. Oh, nope. Fucklum plays it to Polito. He's got space. Goose has space. Oh, it's just a bad shot. That was a really good chance. Ooh. Fancy back heel. Oh, Pfeiffer's got space. Get in front of him, not behind him, bud. Oh my gosh, off the corner. Ooh, off the corner of the goal. Nuremberg. Plays it in. Taffer gets in the way. Sternberg collects the extra ball, the loose ball. Plays it up to Schneider. Schneider looking. Polito. Plays it up. Fucklum. Goose. 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 You're just not good. We need a better player for our attacking center. I'm not a fan of Goose. Bachlam gets the ball. Plays it up to Schneider. Schneider takes a shot. It's an easy one. Yep. Start getting a little closer to goal, I guess. Schneider. Sternberg dribbles in. Plays it out wide to Dobb. That would have been a pretty good shot. Ooh, Sternberg. Crosses it. Falklam heads it. It's in! Falklam! Let's go! Wants his spot on the squad. Let's go! Let's go! Falklam! Against a Bundesliga team. Let's go, dude. So amped. He had 3 guys around him. 1, 2, 3. Who got the assist? Sternberg. Nice job. Two guys coming off the bench. Back to Luden. Eggerer. Plays it to Bolin. Up to Polito. Polito running with the ball. Crosses it. Falklam again. It's an easy save. So at the end, beginning of the end. All right, let's just let it run. I will take a draw against a Bundesliga team. I will take a draw. All right. Draw against the Bundesliga team. Very nice. Nice job. Very proud. Clevin had a good game. Sternberg, good game. Falklam. Delighted. Delighted with your performance. Everybody's happy. Nice job. Let's show our game in here. Let's say it should be one of these, right? Or were they all at the same time? Here it is. So just to show you, 6th in Bundesliga. They are in the top with Borussia Dortmund. Lübeck rescue a draw against a Bundesliga team. Huge for our squad. Huge for the potential of our team. Let's see. We're the more dominant side, so we had momentum most of it. Completed a decent number of passes. Who's the facilitator? Taffer to 7 and 8, who's Boland and Goose. Okay. So this is kind of how our actual layout was for most of the part. Those 2 guys stayed back. The wings went up. That summer, yeah. Akono played up here, and these 2 are kind of overlapping on each other. These two pairs. All right, well, we'll keep a lookout on it. Let's see. Scored none of our shots outside, so we don't have exquisite shooters. Who would have guessed? Nice. Did much better in the second half. All right, got 1,900 tickets sold. It's pretty decent. We got a match in 3 days. So looking at the rest, I like to do no gym work and then half the normal, then double. It just tends to avoid more injuries, in my opinion. Um, if you've had experience to the contrary, do you? But this is how I set my training up, especially with a dense schedule. Hmm. Who's the guy we sold? We sold. I thought we got one of the other guys out. Was that not in our inbox? Let me see. That's the Javi ones. Thiel. That was Thiel. So Thiel, you can see him, and then we can compare him to Mello. I mean, Thiel's much better than Mello, and we don't even want Mello. So maybe we could save another, 22K. So I'm gonna accept these. We'll see if that bites us in the butt, but for now, we're just trying to save some money. We are under our payroll cap. Thank goodness. We don't have any transfer budget, but we can actually. Oh, it won't allow us. There's not enough excess to payroll. Okay, so we just need more. Okay, so a couple people coming back from injury soon, but we still won't have them for a while, so we'll keep going. Javi, sold. Done. Done deal. Very nice. Collective bonus. I really want to say low. Transfer budget currently stands at and will be 0 based on proposed bonus agreement. That may be so worth it. It's gonna make them mad, but I'm okay with that. We're gonna save the game. Pre-season. Yep. If this gets DMCA and we're listening to Mario music. Is it even coming through? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. This is probably like one of those farm courses or something. Oh no, it's a Banjo-Kazooie song. Never played that game. I felt like I missed out on something because everybody loves that game, but I never played it. Never played it. All right, who are we putting in? Verrill, you're going in. Urbanski, we don't have any spots. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to put Velasco in for Polito because I want to see Velasco keep playing. I'm also going to put Sternberg in for Rudiger. Hope to get just like a little bit more fresh legs. Anyone else? Let's get Egger in. We'll take Gauze out and put Bolin in because I really just am not a huge fan of it's Goose or Goes. I'm just not a big fan. So if we can avoid having to play him, that'd be great. All right, everything else looks good. I may put one of the new or the other backs in, but we'll do that after a little bit. Proceed to match. Everybody's happy. Everybody's feeling good. Place is up for grabs. Show me what you got. All right, third friendly, third preseason game. Show me what you got. Show me what you've got. Little handshake celebration or intro there. Excuse me. Okono starts it out for us. Let's go, Lübeck. Schneider dribbling up to Summer. Boland back to Summer. Crosses it. Looking for it. Can't find him. Heads it out. Okay. Uzama. Looking across. He does. Should be an easy header for Summer, but yet he heads it back for some reason. They keep it in. Mensa almost dribbles it out. Cross. Sternberg gets in the way. Okono plays it up. Velasco. We're not a bad counterattacking team. Oh, Velasco just dribbles it right into him. There you go. Gets it back. Very nice. Crosses it up to Breyer. What does he do with it? He plays it back to Schneider. Schneider takes a shot. Gets blocked. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Boland plays it in. Egger back to Boland. Top of the box. Boland crosses it. Okono can't get a head on it. Schneider chests it down. Doesn't have any help. Needs help. It's going to be a goal kick. Schneider thought the deflection came off the other player, but it did not. Am I out of iced teas? No, I am not. This is the last one, though. So sad. Oh, went all the way across. Penalty! Oh! Somebody was pushed. I think it's Schneider. Yeah, Schneider's going to take this. Let's go, Schneider. Let's go. Oh, just straight to the keeper, man. What are you doing? You got to score that. All right, he's crossing it in. Heads it out wide. Schneider back in. Breer's got some space. Not able to get on the end of it. Let's see what he can do. Oh, almost a bad pass. I mean, it was a bad pass. Back to Sternberg. They're going to open it back up. Boland's running out of space. To Schneider, looking for somebody to make a run, and nobody will. Just pass it amongst themselves. Uzama throws it long. Boland heads it to Okono. Out wide to Summer. Summer dribbles. Looking. Crosses. Nobody's even there. Plays it back to keeper. And he'll just clear it. Up to Okono. A good look. Okono to Schneider. Schneider has a shot. Ugh. It was an easy tip over the bar, but a corner. But a corner for Lübeck. keep looking at the score thinking we're 1-0 because Schneider got that penalty, but he screwed it up. Hey, we got the XG to be up. We got the XG to be winning this game. Schneider gets ahead on it. It's an easy clear. Or it's an easy save. Not going to trouble the keeper there. Schneider plays it in. Ooh, Bolin just doesn't really have control over it. Summer heads it. Ooh, very soft header right to the opponent, but then they just clear it up to our keeper. Clevin plays a safe ball to Sternberg. Not much space. Taffertshofer in the middle. He's got at least two people he can pass to. Kono, the ball up the right wing. Summer makes a run. He's got the ball at his feet up the right wing. Plenty of space. Plenty of space. Dribbles. Still looking. Runs out of space. Crosses it anyways. And Breer heads it in! The keeper just couldn't decide what he wanted to do. And Breer takes advantage. What a cross by Summer. Kind of is indecisive here and then just lets it rip. And Breer's able to get on the end of it. Very nice. Schneider needs to improve. Oh, I thought that was in. Bolin has a nasty free kick. Sternberg to Okono. Schneider. Up to Velasco. Plays it up, hoping Breyer gets a run on it, and he does. Breyer, two men in front of him, gets tackled, wanting the penalty, but it's just not going to come from that. Out wide to Summer again. Summer dribbles past his man, shoots, and it's in! Oh my goodness, player of the match, Summer. Pulling the robot. That's my best. I'm not a dancer. But Summer is a scorer. What a player. Just dribbles in close and just sneaks it past the keeper. Very nice. You got the momentum and the XG. We just need Schneider to score penalties. I gave Schneider a stern talking to. Got to pick it up. He's already gone 2 points up since his miss. Oh, Kono gets fouled. Yeah, that's an easy foul. No card. You know, it's a soft push with the body. A body bump, if you will. Mensah. Crosses with pace. Ooh, Clevin's able to tip it over. Another corner. Heads it out. What are you doing just standing there, bud? Sternberg, get in your position. Plenty of space at the top of the box. Takes a shot, and it just goes in. Guys, push out. Clevin, what you doing, bud? That's the second bouncing ball you've let in. Push up. That should be an easy save. Clevin. Bud. Yeah, I know you're not happy, but I'm not either. All right, Didzalatus, you're in. Snyder, you're out. Guys, you're in. Actually, we really need somebody to be able to play that position. Let's put a Dace in there. We'll swap him and Goose, and he'll play Shadow Striker like he wants to. Breer, come out. Put Foz in. Summer had a great game. He'll come out. Put Dobb in. Sternberg for Rudiger. So Rudiger will come back in. Velasco did not have a good game. We're going to put Polito back in for the end. And let's get our center back some rest. Taffertoffer. Yeah, Group A wants to be on that side. And then Luden wants to be on this side. Luden and Redmond both want to play on the left side. Heck, let's just put them all in. Egger's the only one who hasn't been subbed out. Cool. People are happy to get some chances. Let's go, Lübeck. Got to continue to improve. We're only up 1 goal. Nice, Rudiger. Egger. Rudiger. Crosses it from deep, from very deep. Falkland. Oh! It had some pace on it. That was a good save. Kinzig got in the way of that heater. All right, Polito to put it in. Luden almost scored. All right, another corner. Polito puts it in. Luden off the bar, man. Hey, that incredible 20 jumping reach is great when you have corners. Ah, they didn't like the encouragement. Oh, well. Free kick. Ooh. Anybody happy? Yeah, a couple people are happy. I mean, we're up 2-1. We could still lose this game. All right. Odace going for the clear ball. Can't get there. Ooh, Foz gets in the way. Very nice. Almost dribbles it out of bounds, but able to keep it in. Up to Falkland. Not much to do with that ball. Dobb. Rudiger throws it in. A bunch of people crowded right on the same line. Crosses it in. Yeah, easy one for the keeper. Clears it out. Nice. Luden to Egger. Odias. Falkland. A huge strike from Falkland! What a goal! I was like 40 yards out. Holy cow. Falkland. What a strike. It was like 35, but a great strike. Keeper arguably should have gotten it, but what a goal from Focklum. What a goal from Focklum. Place it in. Easy collection for the keeper. Plug my phone in real quick. Out to Dobb. Egger. Goose. Back to Group A. Place it up. And lose possession. Luden heads it. Rudiger on the wing. Plays it across to Goose. Looking for a run. Dribbles it himself. He's got space. Takes a shot. It bounces off the keeper's hands. So a corner. We are threatening at the corner. Polito crosses it in. Ah. Would have been good. Would have been good. Almost 3 XG, 21 shots, 12 on target. We're looking great. We'll leave Egger in. There's only a minute left. Up 2 goals. Odias to Faz. Goose. Loses it. Gets it back. Back to Group A. Dobb on the wing, plays it right back. This is time wasting at its finest here. Egger to Luden. Plays it up. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 3-1. Good victory. So far, we are win, draw, win in our first 3 friendlies. Very nice. All right. Happy with the performance. Don't need to upset anybody yet. So right now, our cohesion is still poor. Our atmosphere is very good. Our leadership is still average. So we haven't really gone anywhere massively. Nobody's unhappy. We've got decent form, so our atmosphere is good. That's great. Got to work on this cohesion. So, collective mental state. I don't know. Their collective mental state seems pretty good. Oh, we lost some team leaders. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why their mental state is disappointing at the moment. And I don't know of a way to check that. And got like squad and like... Yeah, I mean, from what I see, they all look pretty happy. Maybe they're all German, so they all speak the same language. That's not a problem. They're just, I guess, haven't been a team for long. I don't know. This is confusing to me, though. We'll keep working at it. See if we can prove it with some team bonding planned in the schedule here. All right. Let's work on out of possession. Attacking corners. We don't need to do free kicks. We have not looked at our free kicks, though, did we? Tactic. Set pieces, corners, free kicks. Yeah, I'm fine with that in the defensive. What about the attacking, though? I want you to... Hmm. This is for shooting range. I want you to lurk near side and far side, and then I want attack near post and attack far post. And these are the stay back. This looks better. Wide range, we want the aerial threats. We want a lot of aerial threats, honestly. Actually, we want the lurkers there. Yeah, that looks good for me. And then for deep, I think I'm going to leave deep here. I may have one box threat attack far post, but that's about it. I'll put the best one to attack far post. And then throw-ins, defensive third. I'd say work the line in general. Wait, our defensive throw-ins is just everybody in the box. There's nobody up here. That does not make sense to me. Okay. Middle. I think in the middle, I kind of want to retain possession. And there's no defending version. Attacking. I want to work into the box, not a long throw. Is this good for headers? No. Okay. Okie doke. All right, glad we did that. Just do a quick save. I'm going to do a be right back, and then we will play our very last game of the preseason and the night. Enjoy the music. Yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed the music, or went to go get a snack or a drink yourself. Maybe a Lipton tea. Lipton tea, they're the best. I'm not paid by them at all. I just love them. They're so good. It's like hummingbird sugar water. It's basically what it is with a tea taste. All right. Okay, so we just got our throw-ins done, which I forgot to do earlier. And yeah, now we're just Dodo. Who is Dodo? Perry Dodo. No, I don't think I want to play him. I will put in our backup keeper though, but it's not going to be Kirsch. Clevin, no, no, Clevin, what happened? That's not good. How long? 4 weeks, man. Ugh. It's like our first 4 games. That is not good. Okay, while we're here, let's look at some. Okay, got a couple strikers, possibly. Just do any position, and we'll do expired. I'm not even going to put a cap on it for age. I'll do 40. No loans. One expired player. Search. He's not a bad player. He's very similar to a lot of our other players. He's 24, but he doesn't have much potential. It seems. He is fairly consistent though, which is good. Has caps. Balanced and normal personality, has impressive jumping. More likely to slot into a secondary group. Maybe wayward with his passing. Can only play one position. Doesn't enjoy big matches. This is huge for me. Doesn't enjoy big matches. Big matches are what's going to separate you from a mid-tier placement or a mid-tier finish or a playoff finish. Those big games are important. They're very important. We can't afford a salary anyways, so it doesn't really matter. We do have transfer budget though. So they get paid less of a bonus, but now we can not only pay for our scouting that we set up, but I'm actually going to put it at 150 or whatever it is to get it over the hump. And this can mostly go into our payroll. I'll keep 50K there only because, you know, you may have to pay for like an agent's fee. That comes out of the transfer budget. Okay. We don't really have a balance yet. We haven't played enough games. That is heartbreaking to see Clevin injured. Gotta roll with the punches. All right, here's where all of our second stringers are getting concerned. They all have no contracts. Can we talk at our contract negotiations? Youngster, can I pay you nothing? No, I can't. So we're going to walk away. This is where all of these young guys are going to get scalped by other people. We can't afford them. They're not worth paying for to begin with. Grossman. Kraus. $0. Thielen, $0. Schmelting, $0. These are all $0 players that are not on contract that want deals. Of course they want deals. If you're getting paid nothing, wouldn't you want to get paid something? I would too. However, we don't have money. I think I've clicked that one like 3 times. Okay. You, however, Odiace, I would not mind putting you on a youngster deal. However, we're so low on finances as it is. If we take even 25K out of this, that's like 20% of our budget for players. Let's discuss it with him. Okay. I mean, you know, they want new deals and I don't. So we'll let them all go. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. All right, Mello. Yeah, we'll let you go. Bye, Mello. Bye, bud. Thanks for being here. Let me go into our scouting and lower the thresholds to 2.5 stars. Only because, like, a lot of what we're probably going to get for the rest of the year is depth. Not that they're going to be, like, star talent or anything. And we'll still get players that are above this threshold, but we'll still at least get players. Oops, they're already at 2.5. Scouting Center. List. Okay, so we do have some potential players that we could sign. Got a 30-year-old left back. Wow, he's got great potential. And he plays left middle. Okay, so we can't afford him, which is fine. What about this guy here? Klunter. If I say any curse words in German, I am sorry. I don't know these words or names. Klunter. Actually, I want to trial all of them. Let's just trial all of them. Offer trial. 2 weeks. I'm so sad. My boy Clevin's out. Unfortunately, I might have to play Kirsch, only because he's at least halfway decent. But I'm giving Didzalatis his chance. All right, Urbanski was the other one I was looking at. They also said Dodu. His marking isn't bad. His passing's pretty good. His stats are in the right spot, I will say. He just has to improve in so many different places. His jumping reach is bad. That's not good. Yeah, hopefully when we get some of these players back from injury, we'll have some depth to play with. But for now, let's go. 4th preseason match. Let's go. Can we go 3-0-1? I think we can. Get out there. Show me you deserve a spot on the team. Little handshake. Tracksuit to tracksuit. All right, let's go, boys. Kirsch with his first start for Lübeck. Plays it out to Summer. Back to Taffertshofer. Into Eggerer. Back to Redmond. Ooh, is it wide? Nope. Velasquez is able to get it. Plays it back into Schneider. Plays it up. Velasquez got a run on it. We may actually get a highlight. It bounces off him to a corner. Very nice. Good job, Velasco. All right, Boland's playing it in. Oh, look, somebody tripped or something. Just gonna let it roll out. It's A-OK. To Redmond, place it up to Velasco. Velasco to Kono. Back. Place it back. Doesn't have much space, but he finds Boland. Boland with some room. Out wide to Summer. Summer dribbles it up. He's got two guys on his back, but space ahead of him to Breer. Breer can't get on the end of it. Goes to the other team. Got to tighten this mid-defensive area up. All right. Played it right to Sternberg. Back to Redmond. There's not much space. They are pressing up pretty hard. Playing it long. Maybe get the header. Yeah, we do. Okono chests it down. Got two guys next to him. One in front. Deflected. Ah. Corner time. Corner time. Schneider. Okono gets ahead on it. Easily saved. Egger up to Boland. Boland to Schneider. Oh, up to Velasco. He's got a step. Guy gets in front of him. Ah, I would have preferred the pass, but that's okay. What's Velasco's shooting? Oh, there used to be a thing up here. Corner. Velasco heads it. Yeah, nothing coming from it. Okay. What is Velasco's shooting? Got a 7, an 8. So that's another trait we can actually put him into training, is to pass before shooting. If we don't want him shooting often. Boland. Play it in. I think we lost our music. Off Redmond's head. Breer. Ah! Very close. Schneider plays it in. It'll go out. We on like complete highlights? No, we've just been having highlight after highlight. Holy cow. Summer throws it in. Kono to Summer. Crosses it. Velasco gets ahead on it. Oh, I thought that was in. I thought the keeper dove the wrong way and it went in. Darn. Just a perspective thing. A free kick. Dangerous one. Kirsch has not been tested yet. Boland. Kick it in. Looking. Can't find anyone. Sternberg to Boland. Boland crosses it. I think Breer was offsides. And he is. That'll give a free kick to the other team. Some neat passing from the other team. Sternberg gets in front of it. Oh, off the crossbar. Summer heads it back to him. Knocked goal. Boland takes it from him. Nice shot, Boland. Free kick, Boland. Not enough dip. Not enough dip. Spreer. Boland takes a shot. It's a decent shot. Mensa had to get on the end. Is that the same guy, Mensa? I thought there was another guy named Mensa that we played. Or is this the same game? Maybe we've just had so many highlights. I'm getting lost here. Kono cannot get his head on the ball. It's been disappointing so far. Redmond to Taffertshofer. Boland. They're just going to play it back. Yep. Sternberg on the wing, though. Crosses it. Okono. This is a good chance. He does! Oh, it got saved. Man, that was close. I thought that was going in. All right. Here we go. Boland. Play it in. No. Nope. All right, halftime. Oop. Oh, everybody like that. Summer steps right in. Looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Gets poked out. Summer plays it up to Schneider. Back to Summer. Lofty cross, just not finding anyone. Militz. I think is how you say that name. Sternberg in the way. Out to Redmond. Just kind of standing there. Egger to Velasco. A good pass. Tries to knock it past, but just not on it. A long pass will get intercepted. Schneider, middle of the field to Velasco. Back to Schneider. Out wide to Summer. Boland to Okono. Is he offsides? Is he offsides? He's not. Okono with the goal! In the 5-hole. Right under the keeper's legs. Man, Summer's an assist machine. I think it was... Oh, no, it was Boland's. Nice job. Oh, there's this guy back here, number 2. Nice job, Okono, putting the ball in. Did the halftime speech work? I don't know. But everybody seemed excited about my take on their needing to get better at shooting. All right. Who's putting this one in? Schneider's putting this one in. Okono heads it. Another one for Okono! 2 on the day. 2 on the day. Just a sure strike fire into the upper right corner. Very nice. That gets a praise from me. Boland, cross it in. Okono, a third one. Okono, a third one! Hat trick for Okono! Hat trick, if you will. What a play. 3 headers. Oh, that was a rebound, actually. Was Boland assisting all 3 of them? What a rebound. Let's see. No, Schneider had one. And technically, it's not an assist because it was off a rebound. Okono, what a freaking game. Hat trick in his last friendly of the preseason. That's why we have Okono in instead of Falkland, even though Falkland's also very good. Velasco. Crosses. Okono. Another one. Oh, I thought it was almost in. Oh, I thought it was almost in. Where's my closest hat? I have one over here. I might get tangled up. For the hat trick. Kono heads it. Back to Sternberg. To Summer. Up to Boland. Back to Summer. Summer's been a great distributor of the ball today. Breyer to Schneider. Ah, he's off target. All right, let's look at some subs here. I mean, Okono with 3 goals. What do you do? Just insanity. That's true. Group A can play up here. So maybe that's what we do to get some people subbed out of the mid. All right, Velasco in for Polito, or Bolito in for Velasco. Schneider, Goose. Sternberg, Rudiger. Summer, Dobb. Breer. Faz is our only guy that can really fill that slot until we get Drinkuth back. All right, I think that's good. We still have Bowl in there with really nothing doing. We could take Taffertoffer out or Redmond out and put Loden in. But I think I want to keep it like this. Everybody's like, I don't want to come in. We're up 3 goals. I don't want to play football. I'd rather sit here on a cold bench. Thank you very much. I don't want playing time. If I'm not starting, I'm not playing. Falkland gets the loose ball, plays it back in. Goose. Nah. Nothing coming. Dobb. Plays it back. Taffertoffer. Up to Group A. To Faz. Faz plays it back. Left wing. Polito's got the ball. Plenty of energy, plenty of pace. He crosses it immediately. Falkland can't get a head onto it, but they're able to head it back to the keeper. Gauze up to Falkland. Dobb on the right wing. Wait, why is Dobb on the right wing? Oh, he is supposed to. Oh, Falkland scores! Yes! That's 2 for him this preseason. Very nice. It's not a hat trick like a Kono, but, you know, can't all be a Kono. Very nice. Dobb plays it up. Falkland gets on the end of it. That's a strike from a guy who does not normally make those strikes. Very nice, Falkland. For XG, not bad at all. Polito puts it in. Group A can't head it down. Is his name Sour? Like sauerkraut? There you go, Boland. Plays it up to Faz. He's got plenty of space. Plays it back across to Gaz. Goose. To Goose. Dribbles it up. Plays it back, hoping somebody gets on the end of it. Falkland does. What a back heel flick! That is cool. They have added that this year. That is very cool. Goose, my least favorite player. Taffertsoffer heads it. And a throw in. It's all over. Said and done. Really promising at this stage of preseason. Congratulations. Very nice. Hey, and Kirsch did pretty well. I mean, he didn't have a ton of shots coming his way, but Okono. Delighted with your performance. Very nice job. My main man. Bolin also did well. Thought you did well. All right. Got a couple of trials coming. That's good. Okay. Oh, I don't think we... Yeah, we didn't get them. Nice job. Oh, they're a lower league team. Okay. So we should have won that game, but, you know, it's always good to win games. You should win. Left back, marking. So he's more of like a defensive player. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Somebody who's a little more defense focused. Ballmert. So he's got the pace. He's got the pace to be a good center back. He's still young. He's Lithuanian. $186,000. Okay. $106,000. That's tough. He could definitely be depth, and this is not where we need the depth right now. We need depth at left and right back. Can any of them play both? No. I mean, he could if he had to. He's 29 with no potential for growth. He is not good. Excuse me. He's got pace, but man, his marking is pretty awful. So is his composure. I think I'm going to end his trial. How do they stack up against like Rudiger and stuff? Different players. Okay, so very similar issues too. So he's a decent Bundesliga. He's a leading 3 Liga. I don't know how that works because that seems better than a good 3 Liga player, but decent Bundesliga 2 seems better than not. Fans love Rudiger, so I don't really want to get rid of him. So maybe this is one that we get depth in. Maybe a younger player with higher potential. Like him. Paired to Rudiger. Rudiger. R for Rudiger. He likes big matches, so that's good. Rudiger does too. This is another one where he's a good Bundesliga, and a good Bundesliga 2, and a good 3 Liga. Or is that's potential? That's potential to be a good Bundesliga 2. I got it. So he's not as good right now, but he could be better, even better than Rudiger. That makes sense. I wouldn't mind asking Frank C. So 200K, I still don't think we have enough money for him. Because that would basically put us over. Will you take 150? Please? What about 160? 160. $166. His work rate's good. His tackling's good. His marking's good. He's really good at a lot of things. His decisions and composure could be better. Okay, let's go back to signing. Okay, what if we bring it up to 172? Is that enough? No. Okay. He does not want it. He does not want to play for us. Okay. We'll keep looking. See if we can find somebody to slot in there. There's plenty of Germans in the sea, as they say. All right. Let's look at how we did. We did great on momentum. There was a couple blips where we just like could not get the ball, I guess. The XG chart, off the chart, especially in the second half. Look, that second half team talk made a huge difference. Passes were good. Taffeltoffer's a pretty good passer. And you can see, so 9 and 8 were kind of all over each other. I think Okono just needs to play farther up, so I may put him on attacking. They were also kind of all over each other. Sternberg and Velasco. So this doesn't necessarily mean they're occupying the exact same spot. They could be like swapping and like making runs behind and things like that, so that's okay. Long range shots, not good. One of them went in. Oh, one was saved. Yeah. The other's off target and blocked. Shots blocked. Hit the crossbar. All right. We're up against Sandhausen. They've got good pace, high levels of aggression. It's not great goalkeeper handling. They're not great crossers. That'll be interesting. Interesting to play against. Yep, just more sights. Your heading's not good, but your jumping reach is. Your marking, your tackling's not. I wouldn't mind having you as depth, like just in case we needed it. Will you take nothing? I really don't want to spend money on this guy, but he's depth. Oops. Yeah. Wait. I don't know. Go back to the contract negotiation. What if I pay you $350? We go away then. All right, $450. Final offer. There you go. He takes it. So we lost 20K. But at center back depth, I think it's okay. Yeah, I definitely want Bolin to be captain. Vice captain. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think he's high in the hierarchy, Rouge Air. So is Barons. Yeah, I'm good with that. And I don't like to alter the field. I like this wacky in between size. Okay. I am not wanting to attend this meeting, so I'm gonna stop there. Save. If you watched, thanks for joining. If you watched it on replay, thanks too. Thanks for hanging for a while. So, yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow. It's Thanksgiving. I've got family in town. But on Friday, I'm still not sure. I think family's going to stay until the end of the weekend, and I don't stream on weekends. So more than likely, I will be streaming the next time on Monday. Monday will be the next time that I stream. So thank you for joining. Have a good one.